SYBAU.
Trade deadline is Tuesday. Kevin, Mickey Loomis better sell everything not nailed down. Thomas, hit that intro.
Welcome to Saints Happy Hour podcast. We always have a source.
Dave remains quiet because he continues to search for that he can't find.
What did Nola Fredo say?
Yeah, try to get saved by Nola Fredo. That's a great strategy.
Now grab a drink and enjoy the show.
All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of Saints Happy Hour podcast. As always, we are presented to you by Hard Hide, Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey, and Chilton County Peach Whiskey. I'm Ralph Marlboro, joined by everybody, Andrew, Dave, Kevin, Thomas, running the show back in Poland. Thanks, everybody who's in the chat tonight after the Saints got housed. Will D, Jerry, I see Fresno Saint, Who Dat Golfer, your boy Alan, Jason Champagne, just a ton of people. Thank you all for joining us on tonight's show. Tomorrow at around 3 p.m. will be the biggest moment of the Saints season. Is it a defining moment for Mickey Loomis at the trade deadline? We'll autopsy Saints in Los Angeles. They're still dead. We'll preview Saints Carolina. Woo, the hotline and the Gen Alpha word of the week has hyphens tonight.
It does?
So, and your questions.
No, it doesn't have hyphens.
No.
You scared me,
It
man.
absolutely does not have hyphens.
Sorry.
You scared me for a second.
Sorry. As always, if we reach $100 in donations, I'll drink something horrible the patrons have sent me. Plus, I got to do an extra shot because the Saints scored a touchdown against the Rams. So I got the Chilton County Peach ready to go in the multi-boot. I got butterscotch and I got pickle 100 proof. Thomas, how far away are we from Ralph's crippled run?
Did someone send you a Malort or not?
Illegal.
Bro.
What's that? No one has sent me Malort.
Oh.
But Errol did send me some awesome Saints doubloons. I'm going to put them up next week. I got to figure out a way to mount them tastefully. Thank you, Errol. They're amazing.
As you can
I
see,
do like your Vele fat head to the left of you on the wall.
Yeah, I'll get a bigger size if he ever does something besides celebrate with Juwan Johnson after Juwan Johnson scored a touchdown.
Speaking of decorations, I'm going to put out requests. I have like a little area here where I can have magnets up. I currently have a couple of Brother Martin magnets up here, but if anybody wants to send any magnets for me to put up here, send them to the store and I'll put them up.
All right.
Fucking magnets.
So we're 40 weeks away, right, Thomas?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna let me say my line.
Go ahead.
All right, so we are on a 116-week donation streak. We have 40 weeks to go. We can make it 39 tonight if we reach the donation goal. No donations as of yet. Cajun Sands won last week with 205 buckaroos. It was a crazy night where Kevin had to shave. And also one special thing tonight. We have a new donation sound. I mean, not donation sound, but when we meet the $100 donation goal, we have a new sound courtesy of JMU Who Dat for giving me that idea.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. And then also,
I feel like I haven't shaved. I haven't shaved in like, I don't know, a week, and Kevin's already close to my facial hair.
No, I was going to say, if you don't donate $285 today, Kevin is going to continue to shave, and you have to keep looking at him like this.
So he looks like he just got
keep those
rescued from an
donations
island or
coming.
something.
That's right. Keep those donations. If you want to see him grow his beard back, we need to hit 285, 283.
I think Kevin looks better sans beard. Hot take.
No,
Yeah, that's a hot take.
That is objectively incorrect. It is factually just an incorrect statement.
Actually.
All right. So here's a peek behind the curtain. Usually I'm the one texting Andrew just absolutely despondent about the Saints and just negative times 10. But the script has flipped. But the trade deadline is Tuesday. I believe it is a defining moment for Mickey Loomis because 5 2026 draft picks ain't going to cut it. But I'm going to start with you, Andrew. What are you hearing? What are the sources chirping? Do we have any scuttlebutt? I got nothing. My D-grade sources, I got nothing.
No, I'm with you. It's been really quiet in terms of what's happening. I mean, obviously, by the way, Thomas, why is there shit in front of my face? Can you fix that? What's going on?
I think it looks good. Leave it. No, never mind.
Can you please put that in front of Dave's
but I'm
face?
still a fan.
Whoa!
WHO dat forever. Fleur-de-lis emoji.
Andrew, this time you're the one talking over the donation message. Should I play it again?
No, I think we got the picture.
No. We heard enough of it.
San Antonio
Instead
saying
of that,
thanks for starting us with the $20 tip. Best way to donate stream
thanks,
elements.
Put that shit on Dave's face instead of mine. No one wants to look at that anyway. But no, it's been oddly quiet, Ralph. And yeah, like, look, we've all heard that Alante Taylor's in the mix, Rashid Shaheed's in the mix, that maybe Chris Olave, although probably not. Pete Werner's been a guy that's been talked about a lot, and they've been trying to play Danny Stutzman more, which probably means that if they can get something decent for, or they'd ship him out. But yeah, so I don't know. There's probably 3 or 4 guys that could be gone, but we'll see what they get for him.
Kevin, I'm going to go to you first, then Dave. Me and you have it lined up tomorrow. Possibly we can do some breaking news podcast if the Saints get off their ass and make some trades.
God willing.
Over under in Vegas is 0.5 breaking news podcasts. Do you take in the over?
So you're saying that if they announce a trade at noon and then they announce one more at 3, we're doing 2.
Yeah,
that's right.
You do a podcast, one podcast for every breaking news.
Great. Yeah.
Sorry to keep you awake here.
That's usually how that goes, Kevin.
I'm going to say under.
Wow, that's depressing.
I think they'll announce. I think if they're dealing, they'll announce the deals all at once.
Oh.
But I think it's maximum 2 players. But they'll announce it at like 2:55.
Dave, what's success for the Saints tomorrow? What do you deem as success? Like, what do they have to do before 3 o'clock? Well, you'll be happy at what they have accomplished.
I mean, I hate that we're like putting these expectations on the Saints. They've had weeks to do something, and now we're coming up to the last second deadline here, and I know that's generally when a lot of things do happen, but I don't know. Look, we only have 5 draft picks going into 2026, and that's not enough for a team that is quote unquote rebuilding, and that's not enough for a team that is quote unquote in cap hell. Of all the 5, I just saw a tweet the other day or this morning, maybe Rod Walker or somebody, he had like the bottom 5 or 6 teams in the league right now, and us and the Dolphins were in the bottom as far as cap space, and we were both in the negative. We are negative 20 million plus.
Kellen Moore is Dennis Allen without the nipples.
Wow. The people were against Kellen.
Wait, who was that? I turned off my notifications.
It's like if for us to be in this situation, like you always said, Ralph, you need draft picks. You need a lot of draft picks, and we only have 5. So what's successful? I mean, obviously, I'm going to take whatever the hell we can get. So if we get 1 draft pick, I'm going to say yay. But I would love it if we could get 2, 3, 4 draft picks out of 2 trades or something like that. So that would be a success to me.
Andrew, what could make you be feeling better about the Saints tomorrow? Like, what do they need to do to make you feel give you and this fan base a shot of positivity that I feel like we desperately need? It's getting dark around here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. On one hand, I feel like the draft class and Shough is kind of the big one, right? That's the big. anomaly. But otherwise, you have Banks, you have Riley, you have Sanker. I mean, Stutzman might be something, right? So I don't know. Like there's some guys in this class where you're like, maybe there's hope that if they get more draft picks, there will be like some good players that they'll draft next time too, right? So, on one hand, you feel like they're maybe trending in the right direction with who they're drafting. On the other, like, I'm not that excited about shipping out Pete Werner and shipping out Alante Taylor or shipping out like Rashid Shaheed, in the sense that like we don't have good players. We don't. And so you're trying to sell me on this concept of sending these guys out and getting a third or fourth round pick. And it's like, you better nail the pick, because is the guy going to be better than Pete Werner? Is he going to be better than Shaheed? I don't know. Like, those guys are pretty good players. So,
but at least with those two players, like, you've got Stutzman, you got a guy in the pipeline, you traded for Vele, so like at least you got guys in the pipeline, right? You can take a look at it. If they don't work out, then you got to draft another one. But
and the guy from the Pats who's on IR.
Oh yeah, don't forget about him. Here's the thing, Kevin, that as we transition away from the trade deadline, because whatever happens will happen. But here's the thing that I was thinking about last night, and I was thinking about today when I was writing my column. Become a gold member, you'll get my column tomorrow morning. It's amazing. The Saints, if you take out Rattler scrambles and Taysom runs the last 2 weeks, Saints running backs have 16 carries for 49 yards. In 2 weeks. That's the last 2 weeks combined.
Oh, that's so bad.
I mean, and here's the thing. They invested a lot in this offensive line. It's the running game was supposed to be like a foundational thing that they would be decent at. Kellen Moore was good at running the ball with the Eagles. Here's my question to you, Kevin. I feel like this is the worst running game I've ever seen in my 40 plus years as a Saints fan. Like, this is disgustingly bad. And I don't necessarily have a reason for it. I don't want you don't have to necessarily break it down. But can you remember the Saints ever feeling so goddamn hopeless running the ball?
No. And look, I'm not a historian. I can't tell you.
Kevin, I'd like to remind you that you were alive at times where Von Dunbar and Ray Zellers were the starting running back for the New Orleans Saints.
Well, I'd have to
go ahead. Continue.
It's fine. I'd have to go back and look at those numbers. That's all. It's one thing. Like, I don't know. I'm a grown ass man looking at this, and it just looks it's demoralizing whenever we hand off the ball. Like, Alvin Kamara just goes straight up the gut, and he's immediately tackled, and he has no breakaway. He's not breaking anything. He's not shaking anything off. Sometimes he goes to the outside, and he gets a little bit more, but Kamara's just, I'm not seeing that athleticism from Kamara that we did last year. The analysis
for 770 yards rushing for the year,
which I guess for him is still good. Like, I get that goes into the line that we've had about Juwan Johnson. He's the most underwhelming, competent football player you're going to see, and it's like on a team that's bad.
He's just whelming.
Yeah, right. I am perfectly whelmed. Thanks, fellas.
Is he though? I feel like, Andrew, I don't want to talk bad about Alvin Kamara. I really don't. But he seems like he's just here for the paychecks and the vibes. Like, he looks very, very disinterested in playing actual football.
which jives with kind of what he's been saying publicly as far as being traded. Like that matches up perfectly with the guy who doesn't want to go to a new team, learn a new offense, find a new house, rent a new apartment, make new friends on a new team, and like live in a new city that's different. I mean, am I wrong? Like Alvin Kamara,
But
like,
Andrew, they're paying him $12 million. Could he like?
right?
Look
He could,
like
that's
he gives a
exactly
damn?
what he just wants. No. He's the Brian Kelly of the New Orleans Saints right now.
Oh Jesus. Andrew,
Go Tigers.
you have a disgusted look on your face.
I mean, he's gotten older, man. He's on the wrong side of 30. We know what happens to running backs on the wrong side of 30. Like, this is nothing new, right? I mean, in an ideal world, you would have drafted some guys. You would have been able to let him age gracefully and, I don't know, get 10 touches a game. I feel like he kind of has to be the bell cow right now. Like Kendre Miller's now out for the year. We don't like now they're carrying two backs basically, unless you want to count Taysom Hill as a back. And yeah, I feel like there's a lot of pressure on him to be the guy and carry the load. And, you know, meanwhile, the only other running back you have on the team, which is a youngster, which like is a guy that absolutely dominated in college and is supposed to be a nice prospect in Devin Neal. Like that's a guy that is supposed to be exciting. He's 22. He was at Kansas, right? So yeah, I think he's like the all-time leading rusher in Kansas history. Like, why is he not getting 15 carries a game? Why are you not pounding Devin Neal and just seeing what he's got? Like, you're 1-8. What is the resistance? And this is kind of like getting at. We haven't really talked about Kellen Moore.
Asking to see what Tyler Shuck's got.
Let's go ahead and dive into that. You're Kellen Moore. You're a new coach. You're 1-8. Like, Miller is out for the year, right? Kamara might be washed. Like we're seeing signs here that
might be.
Kamara's not what he used to be. You carry two backs on the roster. Why are you not pounding Devin Neal into the fucking ground with 25 carries a game? Like, I don't get it. Can you guys explain
Kevin,
that to
you
me?
answer that shot. You answer that question while I pound the shot.
Because we also have a new quarterback that we need to have throw 45 times a game so we can see what we've got in him. We got a young team when we really got a lot of questions to answer, and there's only one ball to go around.
The Saints can't throw the ball 45 times when they only run 40 plays. They only had they had the ball less than a behind the scenes podcast lasts.
It's kind of hard to throw 45 times, Dave, when you have less than 45 plays.
It's also okay. Well, it's hard to count it off with Devin Neal 25 times when you only have 45 plays.
Cajun Sounds! Unlocking our new donation mad sound.
Wow.
Great. That's
nice.
Much better.
I like that. That's good.
Much better.
So much better. That's so NOLA, by the way.
Am I gonna do pickle? Or am I going to do butterscotch?
Yeah, shout out once again, JMU Who Dat, for giving me that idea.
Give us the percentages, Ralph. What are the
99 for both? 99 for both.
So it's pickle or butterscotch?
Yeah.
Let's go pickle.
I would love for you to do them at the same time.
No. I agree. How much would it cost for you to do them at the same time?
We have somebody 100 like right now.
Somebody wants to hit the. Somebody wants to hit
and butterscotch together. That sounds like a winner right there. That sounds like a winner.
Ugh.
If someone in the chat wants to drop 50, I'll drop 50.
Oh, I mean, Cajun Sands is here, so it's definitely possible. And Oppenheimer hasn't even. Is he even here? I don't even know.
No, he was here before. He said right at the top of the show, "What a sad group of people."
Wow, that's mean.
Nice. Wow.
Not wrong.
Wow. So now he's. So he's. So now he's gone to insulting not just me, but you guys too.
Andre Juge,
we're halfway
50
there.
buckaroo, super
Oh, there we
chat.
go.
There's 50. We need someone else to book 50, and he's doing
Yeah,
pickle
hold
and
on,
butterscotch
hold
at
on,
the
Ralph.
same
Hold
time.
on, Ralph.
Hold on, Ralph.
Hold
Maybe
on,
just
Ralph.
sit for a second. Let's see if someone else.
Yeah,
steps up.
let's
Yeah.
finish our
It
topic.
doesn't have to be 50.
Drop
It can be a
him.
couple 25s.
Cajun Sands.
Wow. Jesus. All right.
Come on.
right.
Do me a favor and replay that Cajun Sands audio because I didn't hear it one lick.
It was like,
I don't know if there was
just
any.
drop him. Drop him.
Hey,
Okay.
Sands, you're
All right. So
you're a legend.
so here we
You are
go.
a freaking legend.
All right.
all right, I'm gonna go
No, together.
pickle.
I think you should have to put them in the same
Yes,
glass
yes,
and do them together.
yes. Down a
Yeah.
notch. Mix.
Yes.
That's right. I agree,
Yes.
Dave.
Yeah.
Makes
Yes.
this bitch.
Yes.
Well, I don't have
yeah,
I don't have a glass up here, but I'll.
Well, then can you put both? Can you put one bottle in one side of your
No,
mouth
I
and the other bottle in the other side?
Yeah.
No, I can't. That'll be an absolute mess. Can I?
No.
All right, I'll go get a glass.
Yeah, go
and do-
go get something. Go get something.
Right, and
Anyway,
I'll
we
be
were
back.
talking. Anyway, we were talking, and you asked earlier, like, why haven't we? Go, Ralph, go. What are you doing? Stop sitting there, Jesus Christ. I mean, he asked. We were talking, like, yes, you can pound the rock 25 times with Devin Neal if you only have 45 plays, or you can't have Tyler Shough throw it 40-something times if you only run 45 plays total. But there's a lot of evaluating that we're trying to do here, and there's only one ball, and there's only so many plays we can run, and we're not even running that many plays because we can't get off the goddamn field on defense. So I don't know what to tell you.
I would say in a perfect world, Shough would be throwing it about 30 times, maybe
Yeah,
33.
obviously.
Just to give him, just so we get just so we see what he's doing, so we can get a more of a fair evaluation. We'd be getting about 33 passes from him, and we'd be getting about 24, 25 rushes, probably 20 of which, maybe 17 of which would be Devin Neal.
Yeah, and if you listen to Kellen Moore, he's definitely lamenting he's asked, like, why does your offense suck so much is basically what he's being asked by the reporters. They're trying to be more polite about it, and he's trying to, but like, it boils down to that, like, why does your offense blow? And his response is, it's kind of tough when you run the ball on 1st and 10 and it's 2nd and 10, it's 2nd and 8. Like he's basically saying we're not doing anything on 1st down to really justify continuing to run the ball. That's his take. And I'm fine with that, but like how about a commitment to, like, look, again, you're 1-8, you really haven't given this guy Devin Neal a chance. Like, how about on 1st and 10, you pound Devin Neal, and then you pound Devin Neal again, like, and just leave Kamara on the bench? Like, why not? Like, let's see what. And while we're at it, how about we put Vele in the game? How about that?
Yeah, well, and that was my other point, and that goes to the earlier question. We're probably not running the ball as much, also because we're playing from behind almost exclusively the entire season. So we are having to pass the ball more than run the ball because of the situation we're in.
We're already playing Shough at quarterback. Why not do it with all the other guys too?
This smells
because
like
you only get if you pound the rock with Devin Neal and he only gets two yards of gain, and then you go 3 and out, then you got to move the ball a little bit so we can
we
get
all
more
want to
plays.
pick 1st overall anyway, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't care about losing.
This
all right, butterscotch and pickle.
It smells like a Werther's
so
original.
You mix them together,
dropped
right?
into relish.
You mix them together.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
mix
at least
them together.
Clear.
Okay, beautiful.
It's clear.
All right.
Pure wheat is on.
Yeah, that is a lot of
$100. We spent $100 to make this happen.
That's a lot of
Give us our
booze
money.
going down.
200.
It is. I don't know if I can do it in once.
Come on, you have to. Oh.
Come on, that was chicken shit, Ralph.
No, it's 2 shots. It's 2 shots, so he gets to do 2.
Sally, I need help.
Tastes like?
You're
Ooh,
not
you still
done.
have some left?
There's a little bit more
Yeah,
in there.
there's-
Finish
Yeah, there's a
it.
little bit more in there.
Bottoms up. Bottoms up.
All right, he got it.
We're gonna preview that bitch, and I'm gonna be drunk as fuck.
He looks terrible. Boy, that might have done it, folks.
It took, I kid you not, every ounce of strength in my body not to have that come back up. And if I were thrown up on this carpet, Sally would have came in here and murdered me on this live stream. I kid you not. It would have been vomit mixed with blood and Spanish being yelled into the YouTube stream. It took every ounce of my strength to keep that down. That was
So that would have been
so bad.
So
That
that
is
would
a
have been
10.
a 9 then.
Oh, a 10?
Well,
All
you
right.
didn't puke, so it's a
I'll
9. It's a
give
9.
it a 10.
I didn't vomit, so I guess it's Andrew. It's as close to a 10 as we've ever had.
I'll give it a 10. 9 and a half. 9 and 8. 9.8.
Well done.
Look at it.
Well done, everyone. Well
Look
done,
at it.
everyone.
Here's
Good job. Good putting it together.
How did
my-
it feel mixing pickle with butterscotch? That's the real question.
it smelled really bad. Like it just it was like one of those things where like it's not meant to go together, and then sometimes you're like, oh, it's not meant to go together, and then it's kind of okay. No, these things were definitely not meant to go together, and it made it 1,000 times worse. And the thing is, it just lingers in my mouth. It's got that Malort kind of ability to
nice.
linger, which is just disgusting. Andrew,
By the way, there's a song by my least favorite band of all time, the Cranberries, called "Linger."
oh God.
Yes, there is. Do you have to?
How
Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger?
how much?
So bad.
How much?
Why is that quality so terrible? It does not sound like that on my phone.
The most. I mean, I know the Saints got stomped out yesterday, but Andrew, I think the most disheartening thing to me was it's one thing if you're a bad team and you get absolutely stomped out by a good team and you're like, man, that's a good team. They played amazing. I wish we could be amazing like them. I feel like the Rams.
I'm sorry, Ralph.
Never
Ralph, Ralph, can you clarify? Are you talking about LSU, the Saints, the Pelicans, or Tulane right now? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Which team?
Yes.
Remind me. Which team were we talking about?
Yes, all of them. Okay. You could pick one and answer the question if you want.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
But it was very disheartening that the Rams, I don't even think McVay went to anything interesting in his play sheet. I don't think they took it out of second gear. It was a cakewalk from start to finish. And that was the most disturbing, upsetting part about the Saints-Rams game yesterday.
Yeah. We got our teeth kicked in, and at no point did I feel like the Rams were operating on all cylinders. I didn't feel like they were full throttle. I'm with you. I feel like they slept walk to that victory, and it ended up being, 34-10. So I feel you on that. Yeah. And that was probably the most disconcerting thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how dark we want to get here, Ralph. I mean, I'm going to be honest.
Hello,
I was left on the other side of this game with a lot of questions, and you guys know I have been Mickey Loomis's biggest defendant. I have been his biggest champion. I have been his biggest fan.
Stan.
And I've always liked Mickey. I've always thought that he does things right. He runs his business correctly. And, you know, and fans have been very vocal. Fans have been very vocal about how they don't like Mickey and how they want him fired. And I have defended him. This was the first time. Hey, can you shut the fuck up, please?
Suck on this.
So this was the first time. This was the first time that I had questions about Mickey, And I know Dave has said, like, we can't talk bad about Kellen Moore.
No silence. No, I didn't say you can't talk bad about Kellen Moore. I just said that you can't. The one thing that you can't say is that he needs to be fired.
I'm about to leave. I'm about to get out of here.
Don't threaten us with a good time, Andrew. All right, don't threaten us with a good time. I never said that you can't talk bad about Kellen Moore. But
you
can have opinions about
him if he get fired.
But yeah, that's not fair. And you got to give him 2 years. You got to give him at least 2 years. And honestly, 3 years should be really the minimum.
You know what, Thomas, you pick. You can mute Dave for the next 30 seconds or I'm out of here. It's me or him. You pick. You pick which one.
Oppenheimer just got so hard.
Fuck you.
Indescribable. Oppenheimer Oppenheimer just orgasmed. Here's my thing, Kevin.
Yes.
That I'm with Andrew. I've been a Mickey Loomis defender, but here's the thing that I worry about. Every move that the Saints have done, you could always say, well, even if we disagreed with it or whatever, Derek Carr, you could always say that's what the coach wanted. And Mickey Loomis is just doing the bidding of the coach. And it's kind of you got to blame them both. The thing that concerns me is they traded for Vele. And at the trade, I hated the trade, but I was like, well, if Kellen Moore wants Vele and they want a big receiver, you got to do what your rookie coach wants. This is the first time I'm like, they traded for Vele and the coach is not playing him. So it concerns me that there might be this like disconnect that like Mickey Loomis, just had a text chain with Sean Payton and was like, hey, Kellen, I got news for you. We traded for a wide receiver. Like there's this disconnect about that is concerning with Loomis that I haven't had before. And I'm starting to be like Andrew. I'm starting to have doubts, serious doubt.
So what is the question then in there? Like
the question is, do you agree with me? Do you have doubts that the coach and the GM aren't on the same page? I'm drunk.
I have doubts. No, I have doubts that the GM. I have doubts that the GM and the coach are any good right now. Like I agree with. Look, I agree with Dave that any talk of Kellen Moore being bad or possibly needing to go, or he was such an offensive genius like last season. Well, yeah, I get it. He was on the Eagles, that was loaded. He had Saquon Barkley, all this stuff, blah blah blah. Almost anybody who is competent can look real good, but this guy sat down at the poker table and was dealt 2-7 offsuit, and we're sitting here expecting him to win a couple of pots with real shitty hands. So I can't be totally mad at Kellen Moore. Yes, are there things that are frustrating? Is some of the play calling questionable? Like, yeah, why are the Taysom runs so goddamn predictable? Why
Taysom Power's always been predictable.
They've always been predictable, Kevin. They've always.
It's just Taysom gets it done is the thing.
Well, why are we not making certain things work? Andrew was talking about why are we not running the ball more? Why are we not trying with Devin Neal? Or why are we not throwing more? Why are we not doing? We trade for this Patriots guy who goes right on IR. We trade for Vele, who seemingly you can't find with a search party and a flashlight. I'm dogging him to a degree, but it's like he needs 2 years. And there's people that are saying, well, DA didn't get 3 years. Well, DA had his tenure before. So we sort of knew what to expect. And he ended up delivering. And he ended up getting fired early in that third year anyway. Kellen Moore deserves 2 full years. It's Mickey that should have to go first, if anybody's got to go. Mickey has overseen all of this. He's overseen the transition or the descent from the Peyton Breeze era into the hellscape we are now.
All right, that's interesting. I want to get Andrew and Dave's response to that. But first, Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey is a strawberry-flavored whiskey blended with aged wheat whiskey, American light whiskey, Cocktail and Sons, strawberry and lemon syrup, fresh strawberries from Jonesdale Farm in Ponchatoula, Louisiana. It's 86 proof. The whiskey is blended and bottled at the Sugarfield Distillery in Gonzales, Louisiana. You can pick up a bottle wherever fine spirits are sold in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, and Tennessee. To learn more and to find a location to get a bottle near you, go to hardhidewhiskies.com. Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey. Supporting Saints Happy Hour all football season long. So support the people who support the show. Grab a bottle of Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey today. I want Andrew and Dave. I want your thoughts on that. Kellen Moore, like, is there? What do you need to see from him? Because the Saints have 8 weeks left, and the schedule gets much easier. They only play 3 teams with a winning record, and it's Tampa once, Carolina twice. What do you need to see from Kellen Moore to feel better about him than you do right now?
I'll go. I'll say we can either.
I am Henry.
You can either.
I am. I was born to the widow next door.
Fuck you, Tomas.
You sang a song like 3 people in our audience know. Congratulations.
I was like, what the fuck
everybody
was
knows
going
that
on?
song. Nobody knows the Henry VIII song? Everybody knows that song.
I do.
I'm still not sure I follow.
He needs to either one, beat the Falcons.
I'm Henry VIII. I am Henry VIII. I am.
Just one time.
I was
Or
the widow next door.
I got married to the widow next door.
He was born.
She's been married 7 times before. Now everyone likes the Henry, not a Willie or a Sam
Kevin, the
I'm an
losing
old man.
is
I'm
rotting
Henry,
people's brains.
Henry,
Including people on this podcast.
Yes. Yeah.
Losing.
We have to entertain. We have to entertain and annoy ourselves because we're not getting entertained. We're just getting frustrated by what happens on the field. That's it. That's it. That's what this is. This is the mark of a team in the shits. This is what a 1-8 franchise does.
I mean, here's the thing, Thomas. Give us a quick
I didn't answer
donation.
the question. I didn't know. I didn't even answer the question.
I'm Henry VIII. I am.
What?
He has to win. He has to beat the Falcons one time, only one time.
I am.
Or he has to. You can do it softly. I don't mind. I can talk over that. Or he has to win 5 games from here on.
Oh, or 5. God damn, 5.
You get one. You get one. Well, you get one or the other to make me feel good about him. Yeah,
for 4.
Yeah,
I like
to make
that.
it does. It absolutely does.
I'm not
It absolutely does. To make me feel good about him, yes. But that doesn't mean I want him fired at the end of the season. That just means going into next season, if he doesn't do either of those 2 things, I'm not going to feel very good about him. That's all this means.
Will D, first of all, I am not wasted. Secondly, you misspelled wasted. Kevin, who dat Nez says that he'll donate if you glue your back on.
No, that's yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. No, that's not a typo. He means you're wasted. You're thinner. You're looking thinner.
Here's the question.
Slimmer.
Look, I purposely didn't put Tyler Shough as the number 1 thing in the rundown, but Thomas has a great graphic for this podcast.
Yeah,
Kevin, I asked you.
Why would we give the listeners what they want to hear?
No, it's about us. It's about us. It's always about us. If we gave the listeners what they wanted, we wouldn't sing over each other and do that sort of thing. But we don't. This show's about us. This show's about us and what we want. And if the listeners, if they like it, they can stay. If they don't, they can leave. Yeah. But here's the question, Kevin. Tyler Shough was good enough yesterday where we didn't have any, oh my God, you got to go back to Rattler. This is Jake Hayner level terrible. He had 7.3 yards an attempt. He only got sacked once, but he only threw for 175 yards. Are you worried 8 weeks combined with this roster simply isn't enough time to measure whether he's a potential starting quarterback?
No, because by the time we get to the end of the season, it will have been 9 games. We were feeling a certain way about Spencer Rattler at the end of last season, and we felt a certain way about him. Now, sure, he made some improvements, but ultimately our assessment was borne out, justified. We didn't feel like he was a guy. So I think if we get to the end of this season and Shough just hasn't proven, if Shough hasn't proven that he can at least be an NFL starter, then we obviously have to go get a quarterback in the draft. Or we have to just spend money to go get one in free agency, which I don't think we're going to do. Because here's the thing. Let's do whatever we got to do, burn fuzzy math, burn books, burn the financial books, whatever.
What are we not?
No. That's why I had to clarify. We're not going there.
Books.
Cooking the
Cook
books.
the books. Cook, burn, take, say, prep.
Boil the books.
Broil, whatever you got to do.
Cooking the books is different than burning the books.
Yeah, I don't know. Flambe the books.
Completely different.
Oh man.
If the Saints brought in a high-end free agent quarterback, let's say it was Daniel Jones for some crazy reason, Daniel Jones would be murked in 2026 because he would still be behind this offensive line. This team has so many gaps, so many holes, so many needs up and down the roster that even if there was a true blue number 1 quarterback in the draft, which there isn't.
Right.
And let's say the Saints went and found him. That guy would be a dead man walking coming into training camp and coming into the season. Because you're looking at 5 draft picks. You want to use one of them on a franchise quarterback. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Here's
Ralph,
here's
do you
something.
Do you want to share on air what you talked to me about today? That you heard the little rumor that was floated out about a veteran quarterback the Saints might be interested in trading for. You want to put that?
Oh,
on
do
air?
tell. Oh, I want to know. I want to.
Ooh, hot goss.
Oh, yes. Spill the tea, Ralph. What do you got?
The only rumor that I had was that the Saints, that Jameis turned them down, and Andrew ran it by his quality sources, and they made fun of him.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
That never happened. Whatever source told you that was terrible. I'm talking about what you texted me about today. We talked about today.
What did I text you? I don't. Was that
You texted him today. You want to be able to remember it.
I don't. I'm drunk.
A veteran quarterback that could be on the Saints next season that they would trade for.
I don't remember. Refresh my memory. I'm drunk.
Me about
It must have been.
Kyler Murray.
No, thank you. I'm good. No, thank you.
No.
Ralph, do you remember this conversation about Kyler Murray earlier today?
Are you sure you had this conversation with Ralph?
I don't think you had this with me, buddy. I think you need to go check your phone.
Both of y'all pull up your text messages.
I don't think we didn't talk about Kyler Murray today, buddy.
We 100% talked about Kyler Murray today. 100%.
I don't.
Did you just black out within the blackout? Is that
Maybe.
What is going on? Maybe Ralph is just this is Ralph denying.
Colin, that is a worse idea than me doing butterscotch pickle shots together. Kyler Murray, my God.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
That was the thing that got thrown out there today. It's just a rumor, but that it was something about Kellen Moore feels like he could fix Kyler Murray. If
Oh
that
my God, that's like
opportunity
Kevin
came to
dating.
him-
It's like I could fix her. I
You
can
don't
fix
remember
her.
this conversation, dude? We literally word for word had this conversation today.
This is hilarious. This
You
is
don't remember
hilarious.
this?
Over the phone? This
Send
wasn't
our
via
text to the group chat.
Send me the receipts.
This was on the
Andrew.
phone,
Yeah.
Ralph. We were on the phone together,
We weren't on the
Wow.
phone today.
dude.
Hey, this is-
I'm telling you.
somebody has
That I'm
somebody has
100%
their
sure
memory.
of.
Somebody has their memory messed up.
Somebody's
Either
memory has
Andrew's got
gone to
the
crap.
days wrong.
And there people are
Yeah.
probably listening to this
Was this
podcast
2
thinking
days
it's
ago?
me. And that is a fair judgment to make because I'm crippled and my brain is pickled, literally.
It was Saturday. It was Saturday.
It was Saturday. Yeah.
It was Saturday.
It's a long. I mean, that's like 7 gambling losses and
That's
8
2
shots.
days ago.
I mean,
That's-
come on.
That was 2 days ago. That was 2 days.
Yeah.
I think
Not 1 day. You can't expect him
This
to
is not
remember.
Ralph. We talked for 19 minutes, and there was a discussion about Kyler Murray, how Kellen Moore liked Kyler Murray and felt like he could fix him, and if there was a trade opportunity. You don't remember this discussion at all? You talked to an NFL analyst.
Now it's coming back to me.
You don't remember this?
It's fuzzy. It's fuzzy.
Wow.
But to your point,
I'm still not sure.
But to your point, here's the thing, Andrew.
I didn't know. Like at first, when you were like slow playing this, I felt like I wasn't supposed to talk about this, and I felt like you were playing stupid to try to throw our listeners off the scent. And
No,
be
he
like,
really doesn't.
Andrew, you can't talk about it. But you legitimately forgot about this. Like we just talked about this.
To be fair, my wife has scheduled an appointment with a neurologist for me because she says my brain has gone to shit. So,
no, now we're gonna be worried because now maybe you've got Alzheimer's.
I've got early onset. Early
you got
onset.
Alzheimer's.
Shots, people.
And I guarantee you that the last fucking memory in your brain that will ever go will be some freaking Dome Patrol stat. That'll be the last damn thing that goes through your head before the flatlining.
It is true.
I promise
you will
you
forget
guys, the
everyone
person you need to worry about is Ralph. I remember this conversation as clear as effing day.
Yeah, no,
I don't remember it at all.
I have the memory of an elephant. This is not me. It is Ralph.
Believe Andrew.
Watch him pronounce names. I rest my case.
It's true. It's true. Here's the Kevin. What would make people?
Deception! Wait.
Ralph has old timers.
Oppenheimer, $83 super chat. Taking us over the edge.
I got to do another.
We were
time for another shot.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow. We were all worried that cirrhosis was going to kill Ralph, but it might just be Alzheimer's if that gets him first.
Here, your boy Alan asked, could Ralph pass Trump's cognitive test? It depends what.
No way. Nobody
and
could.
If it's not 60% Saints related, the answer is no.
No.
Can you say television elephant?
Can you say Vaughn Johnson backwards?
Ralph, go get something to shoot.
All right. I want to say this. Kevin, answer this question.
Yes.
What would enrage Saints Twitter more tomorrow? Mickey Loomis making a bunch of bad trades, or Mickey Loomis making one trade for Kyler Murray?
All right, now go get your shot.
I think it would be him trading and only getting Kyler Murray. I thought for a second he was going to say a bunch of shitty trades or no trades.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Yeah, like I mean, I think
I agree with you, boy, Alan. The answer is no trades.
Yes,
Mickey makes no trade, and we get no picks at the end of tomorrow. As bad as this team is, like that would be
right because we've already.
I don't know. Here's my thing, Kevin. Though I'm conflicted. Yeah. I don't want to give away a player that's pretty good, but also half these dudes are gonna walk.
Right. Right. And I think people we are attached to the anger that we're going to have tomorrow if Loomis doesn't make a trade. We're already attached to it. We already are holding it. Like, this is the anger. I know what it's going to be. I'm going to be pissed if he doesn't do anything. Whereas if Mickey does something we're not expecting, i.e. make a couple of trades and get some picks for 2026 and 2027. Let's say it's like, oh, we get a third and a fourth this year and we end up having like a fourth and a fifth in 2027. It's like, oh, you undersold for this and that. Well, we got something. The greater need was we need more draft picks. Okay, we're giving some guys away, but we're getting something. The thing that we need more, which is hope.
Yeah.
Draft picks are hope.
Well, look, if you asked me and you didn't, but
Go ahead.
I'm going to answer it anyway. No, I'm going to answer it anyway. Nobody asked, but I'm going to answer it anyway. If we need to put odds on it, I mean, I think
Dave is going to give his unsolicited opinion. I don't believe it. I cannot believe this.
We have been doing a podcast for 15 years. I mean, that is kind of the whole point of this thing. Look, I gotta say, mentally, you might as well mentally prepare yourself for nothing happening, because I would think that's the Vegas odds-on favor of happening tomorrow. There's absolutely nothing happening. Standing pat.
All right, Howlerhead.
If you come,
whiskey.
you best come hard.
Howlerhead?
That's the worst joke I've ever heard.
80
The hell? Howlerhead?
It smells good.
You never
What's
heard
the
of that?
percentage?
It's just regular
80 proof.
It's 80 proof, so it's 40%. It's just regular whiskey.
Just a regular.
No
They
flavors,
used to
no
sponsor
gimmicks.
the UFC, Kevin.
No.
Oh,
You
okay.
use
Do your thing.
Kentucky
Do your
straight
thing, Ralph.
bourbon
Do your
whiskey.
thing.
So here we go. Oh, this
Give
is
the people
Here we
what they paid
go.
for. Here we go.
I
So how
always
much
love
to
the
get to a
song.
fourth one?
smooth.
How much to get to a fourth one? And are we doing an episode after this too?
We are.
383.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I got to update it.
So
My
another
wife-
100?
My wife
My
said,
wife.
"You keep coming down here. Are your patrons trying to kill you?" And
Yes.
That is f***ing stupid.
No, it's not.
Wake up.
Yes.
I mean, you know
Wait,
I
did you
didn't
give
have
a
an
rating
answer
or
for
not?
what? It's like a 6. That was pretty smooth. It was
Ooh.
delicious.
That was
All
Moving
right, Dave.
Stupid
no,
face
this is
off
great.
my
This is
screen.
perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect. Yeah.
Dave, it's time for your baby, the Gen Alpha
How much
word of
does
the
Cajun-
week.
How much does Cajun Sands have to donate to leave this up?
Jesus.
Andrew, see
Yeah,
if you
Cajun
can
Sands, I'm
bend your
upstairs
face
now.
so
I
it
got the
looks like
studio.
that.
I'm upstairs in the studio. And I went down and up the stairs, and I'm crippled and drunk. You know how hard that is?
Do you have one of those things? Do you have one of those things installed on your staircase with the seat where you just get in and you glide down the stairs in the seat?
A boy can dream, Dave. A boy can dream.
That 17 parlay he's got going this weekend hits. Yes, he will.
I mean,
God, I hate to hear that. I hate to hear
Did you
that.
see that Jersey Jerry quarterback parlay, the $200 that hit for 95 grand?
oh my God. I can't. My gambling's so bad this year, Dave. I had to bet Everton today to try to catch up, and that went about as you would expect.
Oh, yeah. Well, gambling to try and catch up. That sounds healthy.
It's bad. It's bad. But Dave, what's the Gen Alpha word of the week?
No, I think he's got his whole little thing prepared.
Hey, he's
Don't
got to
we have to
run
go
the
through
intro.
his,
Yeah.
yeah, come on. Today, buddy.
Gen Alpha. Word of the week.
It's so
Wow,
stupid.
the word
so
fills
stupid.
in. It's nice. If you're not joining us on the live stream and you're only listening to the audio version, you're really missing out. Thomas has been doing incredible work.
He does do
but
incredible
you're still getting the classic audio intro of the.
Thomas, I'm serious. Can you get Dave's face off my screen? I can't take this.
Oh man.
Thank you.
I didn't do anything, but okay.
Anyway,
I didn't do anything. What
Yeah,
the fuck?
no, I know, but
Right.
it disappeared as soon as he asked. All right, this week's Gen Alpha word of the week. This one's new. This is hot off the presses. This one is getting used. I walked into the playroom earlier, just outside the High Noon Vodka Seltzer Studios.
Andrew,
here,
call your son.
And
yeah, I got Colin. He's on the
call
way.
the host.
And so this week's word is, it's actually technically it's an acronym, but it's SYBAU. SYBAU, SYBAU. And that stands for.
I gotta be honest. I've never heard of this one before.
I know. Well,
Shut
you know what? To be fair,
bitch.
I hadn't heard of mogging. Correct. Yeah, say it. You say it. Shut your BA up.
But what does the U stand for?
All right.
Wait, hang on. I want to see if the kid gets it.
Up.
Okay. So, Colin, here's the word. I've never heard this one before. Yeah. Apparently, it's an acronym. Do you know this?
I do know this.
You do know it?
Oh yeah.
All right. Explain.
He knows everything.
All right. Well, if you're if somebody's being annoying, right, and you need to get them to be quiet and shut up, you say SYBAU. That's how you pronounce it.
Yeah. What is
SYBAU? And it stands for something. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like it sounds like a really. It sounds like
bitch ass up.
Oh, okay,
like
good.
Car that you bought in the 80s that was a really bad
Let him
idea.
say it.
Yeah.
A Cybaru, a Cybaru, a Cybaru.
Yeah.
SYBAU.
So basically, like Dave is a prime suspect for SYBAU, is what you're saying. You look at Dave's face. He doesn't even need to open his mouth. Now, when he opens his mouth, that's a whole different level.
Shut up!
But when you just look at his face, SYBAU is written across his forehead.
I mean,
it blinks.
No, we gotta.
You could say that. You could say that every time Dave talks, you're just thinking SYBAU, Dave.
Oh wow! Look at. Can we? How's the ice cream hair looking? How are we? Was it extra fluffy today? Can we zoom it?
Straight out of the shower.
Oh, you just got out of the shower. Oh, so it still needs some time to cure.
The lettuce is damp.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's actually matted down right now because of the water. Like normally, it's a little more,
Yeah. See, you could never get away with that in the South. That would be too hot of hair.
No, you could
to get away.
Yeah, you do.
It would be hot in the summer. Yeah, but
I think I can get away.
I mean,
when I take trips down to Louisiana, I survive.
Yeah. Wait, what? What did he just say?
Dave, by the way, do you like his T-shirt right here? Do you like that?
I gotta see it. What does it say? Zoom in on that.
I can see it.
Oh no, LSU.
Enhance.
SYBAU.
If LSU pays Nick Saban $100 million, Andrew's going to be insufferable.
Is that on the table?
Yeah,
that's on the table according to Tiger droppings, and they're never wrong. So I mean, lock it in. Lock it in.
Yeah. Right. Wait, so I'm supposed to use it in the form of a sentence relating to the Saints. So I got to use this in the form of a sentence. So I was going to say, people that think Spencer Rattler is really the next franchise QB, SYBAU and watch the tape again. There you go. That's my word. That's my word, and that's my sentence.
It's a great word, but the sentence was weak.
No, you don't like the sentence. All right. Well, Kellen approved. It's Gen Alpha, Gen Z approved.
You know what I love, Thomas? I love it, but I'm disappointed. The hotline this week, it's only 5 calls. Season low, like the Saints running game. Uncensored hotline is 4 minutes long. Adam, the radio voice guy, went nuclear. Thomas!
Nuclear.
Play the hotline. Yeah, nuclear.
Nuclear.
Yeah, nuclear.
It's time for this week's hottest takes from the Saints Happy Hour Hotline.
Gents, Adam, the radio voice calling from the Eastern Shore of Maryland in the dark with this time change. The end of the first quarter, and I have already changed this game off. This is terrible. Saints are the worst team in the NFL, probably will not win another game this year, 1-16. The Dolphins score more, the Jets score more, the Titans score more. They should be 0-17. So this is a complete rebuild from the studs up. They need to get rid of Mickey Loomis. I stand by my statement. I think Kellen Moore is in over his head. They got to get rid of Kamara, get rid of Davis, get rid of Cooks, get rid of everybody. This is a strip down.
I think I got Kellen Moore down to a science now. He's like a broken Swiss Army knife. You know, like busted, it's twisted and all that. It's, you know, the corkscrew doesn't work, the clippers are missing, the wrench part is gone. Like, whatever goes inside a Swiss Army knife, it's either rusted shut, broken, or just flat out missing.
I had to call back because now I'm enraged. I'm going full dad rage on this team. Coach Kellen Moore is in over his head, and he sucks. Brandon Staley sucks. Sussmeyer sucks. The whole team sucks. Every single one of those coaches was hired after the hiring cycle was over. They were bullied into this job because they said it was a great job. It's a shit show. They were all bullied into a shit franchise with a shit owner, with a shit GM, and a whole team of old guys who don't give a shit.
Hey, man, it's Dustin J from motherfucking Discord calling in, and that's all I have to say about that. You know, all like Forrest Gump because of Alabama. But yeah, I knew we were cooking when I was listening to Ralph's favorite fucking dude, Cajun Cannon, before the game, talking about how Matt Stafford is 8-0 against the Saints previously or some crazy shit, and he's thrown 2 touchdown passes in each of the last games. I'm like, oh God, he's gonna cook our ass. Who dat? Y'all have a good week.
Another shitty drive to work after another shitty drive from the Saints on a Monday. I'm not sure that Kellen Moore's the guy, and I don't think we've seen anything that shows that he might be. Shough was entertaining, and the O-line and everybody else didn't help him. Kellen Moore might not be the guy, and I'm not sure if I want to see him too much next season. Obviously, this season's a wash, but God, this sucks. Who dat?
The hotline is depressing.
You know, Ralph, you undersold it though, because it's not necessarily about quantity. Sometimes it's quality. And the callback from Adam on the eastern shores of Maryland, that was pretty epic. Is it possible to play that one again? I kind of want to hear that one again. That was the angriest I have ever heard.
Timer. We need to do like the best. In the summer, we'll do the best of the hotline. And
that
Adam,
was the angriest I think I've ever heard anybody call.
He was beyond it. I mean, bro, my man Adam, what did you expect? They were going. The Saints were the line opened up minus 12.5. It went to 14.5. What did you expect? If you want the more bloody and spicy.
It was funny too, because like that was, he called back. The first call was somewhat calm, then he calls back and he yells, and then it would have been really funny if he called back a third time at the end. And he's like sobbing. He's just like crying.
the 5 stages of grief, Kevin.
Right, exactly.
If you want the extended full version, uncensored, become a patron. You should do it. It's amazing. Thomas, take it to the top. But before you do, the Saints Happy Hour viewer questions are brought to you by Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey and Chilton County Peach Whiskey. You can pick up a bottle wherever fine spirits are sold in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, and Tennessee. To learn more and to find a location to get a bottle near you, go to www.hardhidewhiskies.com. Okay, now take it to the top. I'm drunk.
Roger that.
It's hard to drive the plane and host when I've done so many shots. And Kevin, I was pre-gaming because I took off today and I watched Everton play Sunderland. So I've been.
Why would you do that to yourself?
I mean, I have problems. I've been drinking since 2.
Tomas, what's the first question?
Yeah.
All right. First question from the bagman.
On a Monday.
The bagman asks, if the Saints look terrible in Carolina, is it time for fans to bring back the bags?
This is an existential question. I like this one. Andrew, when is it okay to start wearing the bags?
Wait, did you guys see the Red Beans and Rice guy today? He did his video and he went out to Destrehan Market, and they had like little cakes decorated with brown bags with the
God.
aints written on it. So like it's already in the stores. Like it's already happening. Like this,
Oh,
this is
so
already
so we're late.
it's out
But
there already. Well, I'm also exhibit B, turn around to your right behind you, Ralph.
That's right. But I mean, it's one thing to be on the shelf, David. It's another thing to be on my head.
Wow.
It's different level.
Okay.
I mean, Andrew, the bags are iconic. The bag is a universal form of my team sucks, but it was created by Saints fans. It was created by Buddy D. But when is it okay to break out the bags?
I mean, I feel like the bags came from an era in that, like, they were born of 1980, right? Isn't that when it happened? When the Saints were 1-15? That was the year, right?
Yes.
So we're 1-8. We're a 7-game losing streak from being at that space. So I don't know. Like, we're pretty close. If we're not there already, we're inching.
Buddy D broke them out when the Saints were 0-10. For the record,
I feel like the last, I'm gonna call it 3 weeks, have crossed over into a level of incompetence where the Saints are not competitive, and if we get a three more weeks of that, we're just getting the brakes beat off us. We don't even have a chance. We're not even doing anything right, which is kind of how it feels right now. Yeah, you bust out the paper bags, absolutely.
Kevin,
I mean, those past seasons that you're referencing, when the paper bag started or when Buddy D broke them out, like, what were the expectations of those? Like, did people expect the Saints to be good those seasons, or were they rebuilding?
The expectation in 1980, the Saints in 1979 had gone 8-8 and were 1 game away from winning the division. The expectations in 1980 were the highest they had ever been in Saints history.
Right.
And they went 1-15.
Right. And I think that's the difference. Like, nobody was expecting us to be any good this season.
Yeah.
And so I don't really feel like it's fair to break out the bags, because we were never supposed to be good. Nobody ever thought we were going to be good. We never planned to be good. And so it's like, none of this is a surprise. I always feel like the bags you wear the bags when they're doing terrible, but like they shouldn't be. But like I don't know.
I disagree, Kevin. I feel like the bag moment will gain serious momentum. Not against Carolina. If they get hammered by Carolina and go into the bye, it's bad. It's very
Carolina
bad.
just beat the freaking Packers.
But they have a week off. I feel like if the Saints play Atlanta and the Falcons embarrass the Saints at home and the Falcon fans are dancing on our grave, I think then the momentum for the bags reach critical mass and you'll start to see them at games the rest of the way.
Well, it's funny you say that, because I guess my answer kind of works with that. You see, you said it wouldn't be at the Carolina game. You're wrong and you're right. It won't be this Carolina game.
Oh!
It will be at the Carolina game at home in week 15, because we will have lost to Carolina and probably the Falcons, and then we go on the road against Miami and Tampa, and whether we split those or lose them both, we come back to host Carolina and the Jets. I think both of those games, you're looking at bag heads all dotted throughout the Superdome in weeks, what is that? Weeks 15 and 16.
That's terrifying.
So put me down for that. The Saints will either be 1-13, 1-14, and we'll be wearing bags then, or even 2 wins, and we'll still have the bags on our heads.
That's disgusting. Thomas, what's next?
Okay, next question from Blake Zieken. He asks, are we officially mogging for Mendoza?
Wait, does that work? I don't think that works.
I don't think that works.
Get Kellen back in here.
No, it doesn't.
Kidding.
It doesn't. Mogging. You can't mog for something bad. Mogging is you're already good and you're better than something else.
Right.
But I like the effort. I appreciate.
We're demogging. We're unmogging. We're demogging from Indu.
Right.
I feel like, Andrew, this quarterback class sucks, and people are going to talk themselves into mistakes at the top of the draft.
Yeah.
And
like
I desperately, Andrew, want the Saints. I want Shough to give the Saints any reason not to pick a quarterback, because I think the teams that don't pick a quarterback in the 2026 draft are going to come out ahead. Am I crazy for thinking that?
I don't know, man. I mean, what do you want me to say to that? Like, maybe not.
I mean, I don't know.
What is this, like you being pessimist about a pessimistic season? Like,
I had a bad gambling weekend on college football, Andrew. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I did too.
He doesn't even remember Saturday.
I remember the losses, Dave. I remember the losses.
But you don't remember. But you don't remember the conversations with friends along the way.
No, I mean, look, like you look at the Saints schedule. Like, look, here's the thing: we play the Titans, we play the Jets, we play who's the other
Dolphins?
Tennessee.
Play the Dolphins.
Yeah, Dolphins. Sorry.
I actually think the Dolphins are better than their record, and I think the Dolphins, as long as they still have Tua and Waddle and some of those dudes, like they will eat us alive. Like I watched the Dolphins embarrass the Falcons. Like they've had a terrible record. McDaniel's still getting fired, but like I feel like the Dolphins are better than us and they'll kill us. The Titans and the Jets, like, to me, those are winnable games. And I think Atlanta is the most fraudulent of frauds. And like to win one of those two games is, I don't know. I think we're winning 3 games. I think we're winning 2 more. I think we're going 3-14.
God, if they could beat Atlanta twice, I would do unspeakable things. Thomas, what's next?
Okay, final question of the show belongs to Don Checo, and he asks, you already know what it is. What would be the first decision Governor Landry will make when he declares eminent domain on the Saints?
I want to give, like, do you give a wrong answer only?
Do you give a wrong answer and potentially lean too much into political humor? Oh man.
I feel like he would lower the drinking age to 18 at the Dome, would be his first move. In true Louisiana political fashion greatness, if you know, you know. I want to say, like, as bad as the Saints are, Dave, no one is calling for the NFL to take over the Saints. I read 4 separate articles today of national writers of the NBA that were like, the NBA needs to take over the Pelicans like David Stern did. Like, the Saints are not at that level of bad yet. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not.
Here's a fun question. Round the horn. I'll start with you, Andrew. More hopeless, Pelicans or Saints? Answer.
I feel like the Pelicans are better talent-wise. Like, their 0-6 start is more inexplicable. Like, I feel like they should be better than they are. I feel more desperate with the Saints in the sense that, like, it's hopeless. Like, I don't think they have the talent. Like, I don't think they can beat any of these teams they're playing because they're not good enough. The Pelicans, to me, like, they just haven't really figured out how to make it all connect. And, you know, you can say they need to fire the coach and get a new coach. I don't know. But, like, to me, the Pelicans have talent.
I'm actually with Andrew. I think the Pelicans, I think it's more surprising that they're winless because, Zion's been healthy for the most part, and they've got the talent, and they just haven't been getting wins for some reason. But I also feel like they have the best chance of turning it around. I don't know. I'm not a b-ball guy. I don't know what they need to do, but it's basketball, and there's only 5 guys on the court at one time. So I feel like they have the easiest, quickest route to turn things around.
If not for my Rams Pelicans parlay, Max would be at the corner selling lemonade to make the mortgage this month. That's how bad my gamble was this week. All right, let's get to the week 10 results. Thomas, where we
week
at?
9 results.
Week 9. We're at week 10. You're correct.
So
my goodness!
It was a good week for Dave Empire and not so great for Juge Empire. But Juge, player of the game, still has.
How does he still have more points than everybody combined?
But he doesn't lose. He doesn't lose points for picking the Saints.
No, he doesn't.
Look at this.
I mean, he has 0.
This is disgusting, Andrew.
This is crazy.
I figured Thomas would cook something up for Andrew, and it would be like he would bump him down to like 14, 15 points after that horrible week. Apparently not. Come on.
It wasn't that horrible. Come on.
He's
Ralph, you're in second place.
Wow. We'll change
I'm still
that.
in last.
That's crazy.
All right, Dave's in last. Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, but things have definitely gotten a little bit closer though. So that's good.
Dave got 3
between the
points
of
last
us.
week. Dave got 3 points
not
last
with
week.
Andrew. All right, let's go. Saints versus Panthers. Look, division
Panthers
game.
minus 4.5.
Yeah, they're already favored. They're home. That's a little bit more than home field advantage. This is a divisional game, so you'd like to think that it's going to be close, but I don't really know what the heck to think anymore with this team and with Shough starting and the injuries we've got going on. I think Fuaga now is maybe not going to play, so that could be a big issue.
Yeah, ankle sprain. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's great. Those don't linger. And we've got the Panthers coming off of. I didn't watch the game, but this is shocking to me. They beat the Packers. I don't know, how did that happen. What the heck?
I'll get to that in a second when I pick. Dave.
All right.
I rewatched.
Right.
I watched that game. Oof, it was weird.
All right. Well, either way, they pulled it off, and so I just. They can beat the Panthers, but right now I don't know if this is the time they do it. They might have to wait till the next time they face them at home in the Dome. So I think I went with Panthers. I don't know. Put it up there. Go ahead. Just put it up there. Don't wait for me to say it. You don't have to worry about spoiling it.
You're the one with Alzheimer's.
Panthers 28, Saints 20. So it's kind of close-ish. Maybe there's some garbage time points there at the end for the Saints. And player of the game, I'm going defense. I'm going Alante Taylor.
Oh, he'll still be on the team?
I don't know. I didn't think about another reason.
I feel like you should give him -10 if he's gone.
Well, no, that's ridiculous. That's another reason why it's ridiculous that we make these so early in the week before anything else happens and we get injury reports.
Yeah, but that's what's fun about it.
Yeah, well, anyway, I'm going with Alante Taylor, and you know what? If he gets traded and we get draft picks, then you can thank me for putting the gree on him.
All right, not a problem.
All right, Kevin, you're up.
Yep. I initially had one MVP player in mind. I sent it to Tomas, and then I immediately changed my mind because I'm going to save that for later, another week. I don't see the Saints winning this. I just think the Panthers are not that they're good, but they're frisky, and that's going to be too much for the Saints. I think it'll be close-ish till late, then the Panthers will put it away. Maybe even a pick 6. Who knows? So I've got Panthers 24, Saints 13.
Gross.
My MVP is going to be Sanker. I think that Jonas Sanker is going to have a couple of passes defended. Might even get an interception.
All right, here's the thing with Green Bay. Give them credit. They are the Panthers. Give them credit. They beat Green Bay at Green Bay. But Green Bay outgained them by 130 yards. Green Bay was 7 of 13 on third down. The Panthers converted 2 third downs. Do you know how many yards Bryce Young threw for in that game, Andrew?
How many?
102. The national media is going to be all excited. Oh, the Panthers turned a corner. Oh, they're going to beat the Saints. They're going to be a playoff team. Their fans are going to go to the game. They're going to have a sellout. They're going to be excited. We're going to kick the teeth in of the 1-8 Saints, and we're going to get to 6-4. We're a playoff team. Maybe Tampa will lose to the Patriots, and we'll be in the division race. And you know what's going to happen? Tyler Shough is going to take a gigantic dump all over the Panthers. And we as Saints fans are going to have the most hope at quarterback since week 1 of 2022 when Jameis cooked the Falcons. Tyler Shough is going to throw a touchdown pass with 12 seconds left. Saints are going to win. Thomas put up that score. I don't remember it, and I'm drunk. 24-20. Saints win. Tyler Shough, 3 touchdowns, including the game winner, and we are going to feel amazing. You're not going to get another win for another month.
This is
so you better enjoy
bullshit.
what you get Sunday. All
Thomas,
right,
that
Andrew.
was a good timestamp. Thomas, timestamp Ralph's prediction here. That was pretty good. Timestamp that for the award ceremony. That was a good little, little rant. That was good.
Hey, Tomas,
I'm
check
serious.
the timestamp on this.
You want it to be like worst prediction of the year award. All right,
Yeah,
Andrew,
just include
you're
it in the. Just include it in the.
Yeah,
it
I
could
mean,
be a soundbite for the contest.
I'm feeling a little hurt. You know, I picked the Saints to upset the Rams. I thought maybe, we'd get a little dead cat bounce with Tyler Shough. I'm realizing that Tyler Shough is intermediate Spencer Rattler at this point.
But that's one start, Andrew. That's a good sign.
The Panthers are going to run the ball down our gullet. They're going to run for over 200 yards.
Oh, God.
Panthers 31, Saints 13. It's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be horrible. We're going to lose. My hope is that Kellen Moore has listened to all of our complaints ad nauseum, has listened to how much we have complained about how he's given up a 4th-round pick, and he's like, you know what, fine. Put Vele out there. Let him play more. He's going to get a garbage time touchdown. Vele is my player of the game.
You can't,
I like that.
You can't play shame Kellen Moore like we could Pete Carmichael. You could shame Pete Carmichael into doing things. You can't do it with Kellen Moore.
Wow.
I'm going to be right on this. Thomas, when I'm right, I want to be ahead of Andrew. I don't care what kind of Polish rigmarole you got to cook up in the score system.
I really think that there should be double points if you plus double points if you pick the winner and you're the only one to pick them, and it would be minus double points if you, like Andrew, if you pick them to win and you're the only one and they don't win. Like, there's got to be some. For going out on a limb, there's got to be some sort of.
It will be.
risk.
Don't worry, Dave. It will be.
Well, I
told you I plan to do something special on the bye week during the bye week.
Yeah, the bye week.
Right.
Bye week is mercifully
Implement a new
closer.
rule.
It's closer than it appears.
When is the bye week?
Next week.
We got.
Oh, for Tulane homecoming. Oh, perfect.
I have an incredible hard hide guarantee of the week for the bye week. It's incredible.
Of the week.
Thomas,
Of the
thank
week.
everybody who donated. Thank everybody who donated to the show.
All right, so thanks, guys. As you can see now, we are on a 117-week donation streak. We have 39 weeks to go for Ralph's Cripple Run. Thanks for all the generosity to everyone who donated. Thanks to Kevin Hater. Kellen Hater. Sorry, Kellen.
Kevin, were you donating? Were you donating tonight?
Hater.
Kellen Hater. San Antonio Saints for starting the party. To Andre Juge. To Oppenheimer. And to the MVP. We're whopping $110 for the second week in a row. Who is the one and only legendary Hall of Famer, Cajun Sands? Congratulations.
Andrew, let me ask you this. What's more hurtful? That Cajun Sands doesn't use my phone number, which is the main perk of the black and gold level, that he doesn't use it at all, or that you called me and I can't remember our phone conversation? What's a more hurtful thing?
Yes.
Well done.
Wait a minute. Blake Zekin brought up a good point. Let's settle this right now. If Alante Taylor gets traded and he plays for a different team next weekend on Sunday or Monday or whatever team he goes to, and do I get his points still for that team?
No, you get negative points just for asking about that bullshit.
I agree.
No.
Part of me almost thinks he should get the points.
Yes, of course I should get the points. Because that's the fair thing to do, Kevin, for crying out loud.
Thomas, whatever way you have to cook it up to screw Dave over, you work on that all week. That's number one priority for you.
Dave's gonna screw himself over, man. I don't need to do anything.
Whatever.
Tomas Vinovich.
By the way, the patrons are still hunting Thomas down in Poland. I get DMs all the time. They think they've located him.
Surely we could just post. Surely we could just post one of his videos to like some geotagging Reddit, and somebody will find him immediately.
That's why I can see people walking, near my windows.
Oh yeah, suspiciously walking, looking. There are people that like can find shit on Google Earth in like 5 seconds, like just by.
Just by looking at the Secret Life of Tomas and knowing which city I'm in.
By the way, people are demanding
not
that.
uploading it to the right.
You need to get on that. They need a Secret Life of Tomas. People are demanding it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the show and made you laugh, consider supporting the show by going to patreon.com/Saints Happy Hour. Give us a shot. Every little bit helps make the show a little bit better. And being that I may have Alzheimer's now, I need the money for a home.
Speaking of Alzheimer's, wait, Rob. Your boy Alan said, "What if Cajun Sands texted Rob, but Rob was drunk and forgot?"
It's a good point. It's a good point. Now you got me on tilt. It could happen.
Anything's possible.
I don't think Cajun Sands would stoop so low. I think he's committed to the bit. But anyway, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for supporting the show. And find us wherever you get your podcasts on the socials. Thanks to Dave. Thanks to Andrew. Thanks to Thomas. Thanks to Kevin. Kevin's not the best producer on earth. Thomas is the best producer on earth. Woo! I am plastered. Until next time, the bar is closed.